Hello, ladies. Welcome, welcome. I want to make sure that something has been going on and it's been a little crazy here. So I just want to make sure that we're live and we're good to go because FB has been a little bit crazy if you haven't noticed. Okay, I see it. Okay, perfect. All right, wonderful to have you here today. So today we're talking about how we're approaching 2024 strategically and with ease. Like, how many of you want to walk into the new year with ease? Drop it and let me know. So, if this is your first time seeing me, my name is Becky LaFave. I'm a business coach. Simply with your business, right? Simplifying your business to increase your results to hit your first six figures. I help women stay focused on what really works in your business, right? What really matters. So today, that's what I'm talking about. If you missed last night's master class, how to plan out your 2024, your strategic plan, make sure to drop me below so I can tag you on the video so you don't miss out, so you can plan out your year. But let's talk about it, because do you find yourself in a consistent pursuit of the next big thing, right? I was used to be guilty of this. I would be constantly looking for other things instead of really figuring out what really works, right? So sometimes we have to put our efforts more into the strategy itself and not the shiny object syndrome that's going on out there, and really hone in and focus, right? Stay focused on mapping it out, or the compass of where you're going and not what everybody else is doing. And so it's really important that you set up your success and embrace what is working. So I want you to, number one, look back over this last year and ask yourself, what was working? What did I celebrate? Right? And sometimes what happens in business is we're like, yay, that's exciting. And we're moving on super fast because that's how business goes, right? Well, at this time of the year, it's so important to always take a look back and say, what is working? What did I enjoy doing? What did I not enjoy doing? And really focus in on doing more of what you love, right? Because when we show up with what we love doing, our energy, our vibe, everything is totally different. We start attracting those humans that really want how we work, how we showcase. I want to work with her because she aligns with me, right? It is all about aligning your energy, your message, and getting it out there where somebody says yes to you, right? So that's so important to be able to do. And that's what we're showcasing today. So, yes, let's get into this. So, you also want to look back and see what didn't work. What didn't work in my business, right? Because we don't want to repeat some of the things, or what was I not doing to do the work I needed to do to create the business that I wanted. Most importantly, too, what was my mindset? Right? We go over that in that masterclass. So if you missed it, make sure that you get your hands on it. Number two is plan out your professional goals. Okay. Plan out your professional goals. So here's the thing. I recommend you have no more than three professional goals, because let's face it, it goes into burnout. We're working with ease. We're working with strategies. What's going to get me the most out of the work that I'm doing already, right? And so what's going to move the needle more in my business is the most important, not what do I need to stay busy with. Because I see a lot of people just doing busy work, but never really anchoring in what is working. So we really want to make sure, like I said, figure out what's working, do more of that and less of the other, because you don't need to create more, right? Sometimes we feel like we need to create more. Number three is really looking at your personal goals. So many people do not do this for their new year. They either do one or the other, and then they find themselves in burnout, not in enjoying their life, not doing the things that really fulfill them. Even though your business can fulfill you, it is one part of your life. It's one part of your life. You have so many more other things to enjoy in your life. So you want to make sure that you're really writing those things down. And I typically do, 2 to 3 personal goals. Now, doesn't mean that you don't have more, okay? But I find like if there's too much going on, it can seem overwhelming, right? And what do we do when we're overwhelmed? We do nothing. So rather have a couple goals that you have in mind that you're really lit up about and that you want to achieve. You can always achieve that and add something else. That would be the next thing that you'd want to do at that time, right? So make sure that you're strategic even with your personal goals, because that will really impact your life even more. The energy and vibe that you get off will attract more of your clients that you're looking for. So be really clear on staying away from burnout and start having more fun in your life, right? We want to have fun in our life. Number four, how do you approach every day in your strategy, right? So you want to make sure that you're approaching every strategy with your goal in mind, right? So you're just not throwing anything up. You're really being strategic on how you're doing things. And I really share that how to do inside of that masterclass. Okay. So really focusing on, you have your goals. What exactly are they and how do I achieve them? So if you really want to learn how to achieve them, make sure to watch that masterclass. Now, here's a bonus tip that I'm going to give you. I like to plan out the entire year ahead. Now, I know some thinks this can be overwhelming, but actually when you do this, it takes out the overwhelm altogether because one, you're focused on your goals. Two, you're focused on your personal life. You know where you're headed. Right? You know where you're headed. And when you set up your content, you set up your launch, and then you set up your personal goals, you know what the entire year looks like. Now, are things going to come up? Absolutely. Things always are going to come up. But if you have a plan in place, sometimes you can work around it. You have wiggle room to do things in. But if you're just really wanting and just going through the year, that can really be overwhelming. And most businesses have a whole year planned out ahead of time. And like I said, things come in, things happen, but then you find space for it if you can. And if it's not a hell yes, then we don't do it, right? Because this is the plan. So mark out the plan and just get 1% better each day that you show up and create that habits to make the plan work for you throughout the year. And that's how you are really going to be able to launch and really have that six-figure business you're looking for. So if you are needing more support, if you're like, Becky, this sounds amazing. I really want to set up my business this way. This is how I want it to look. Well, make sure to watch that masterclass and also reach out to me in the DMs if you want to work with me a little bit further. We can discuss that and see if we're a good fit for each other. All right, ladies, have a great day and we'll chat with you real soon.